I love Arturo Perez Rivera's The Club Dumas. It's a multi-layered story about a mercenary book hunter named Lucas Corso. He deals in antiquated tomes, and he's hired to authenticate a rare manuscript, an early writing of Alexander Dumas's Three Musketeers. He, at the same time, is hired to authenticate a rare grimoire, supposedly written by Lucifer himself, called The Ninth Gate. And what you get is this kind of freewheeling, provocative literary thriller. And I mean, it's very intricate. It's very ambitious. I think ultimately it falls apart at the end of the book. I don't think that the two stories kind of mesh together, perhaps the way the author intended. That being said, I love the intimate look into the world of book collecting and those kind of seedy individuals whose job it is to procure these books for the collectors. Some of you probably are more familiar with the movie that was adapted from this book, Roman Polanski's The Ninth Gate. And I'd like to talk a little bit about that now. I absolutely love this movie. The Ninth Gate has a terrific cast, from Johnny Depp playing Dean Corso. Nina Olin is terrific as Liana Telfer. Frank Langella is an over-the-top Boris Balkan that's just amazing. You got all these little character, like side characters, like the Cienza brothers, played by Jose Lopez Rodero. James Russo's great as Bernie, the guy who runs the rare bookstore. One of the standout characters for me is Barbara Jefford, who plays the Baroness Kessler. Just terrific all around. And Polanski does a good job of getting terrific performances from all these individuals. The movie looks great, sounds great, has a terrific soundtrack, and I believe that The Ninth Gate improves upon the novel by removing the main plot device of the Three Musketeers manuscript. I think that by streamlining the story and making it an occult thriller through and through really helps. And there's no overt supernatural elements in the early parts of the film, which helps later when those supernatural elements are very subtle, and therefore they work. It's really strange. Like when Emmanuel Seiner, who plays the girl, she descends from a balcony. She floats down to the main stage to stop Johnny Depp from confronting Boris Balkan, and it's just so subtle. It really works for me as a story. This is what butters my bread, as they say, right? So I love books, and the movie does a great job of making the book the main character, and in doing so, you're pulled into that world of book collecting, of book hunting, and Depp just does a wonderful job of playing that unscrupulous mercenary who'll do whatever it takes to procure a book for his client. And I really, really enjoyed that opening sequence when Depp is manipulating the heirs to the crippled man's book collection when he takes possession of the Don Quixotes at a steal, and you could just see. I just love that when the old man's hand grips his leg in rage at the low ball price that Depp offered and receives. Corso's just a great character, and I see a lot of parallels in this movie with another favorite occult detective film, Angel Heart, which is also a movie that is superior to a great novel that it's adapted from. And I think that's what we have here. But the parallel I see is when in Angel Heart, when Harry Angel is looking for Johnny Favorite, in his wake are all these dead individuals. And you have the same thing with Depp's Corso, as he investigates this book, trying to discern its provenance and authenticity. People are dying along the way. Now, obviously, for a different reason than what we had in Angel Heart. But still, that kind of parallel just kind of spoke to me. Now, there's a lot said about how Polanski commented that he does not believe in the occult. He does not believe in the supernatural at all. He's a complete atheist. Whether that's true or not, this movie, to me, has a real resonance to it. Corso is being led by the girl, who is, again, this is my interpretation, but she represents the Scarlet Woman that Aleister Crowley wrote of. And she is leading Corso through an initiation in which he crosses the abyss. So she also uses Corso to set up Balkan, who is a black brother, and leads him to his demise, and then leads Corso to the necessary illumination, the awakening, when he can complete the initiation by combining the 9 pictures from the book, compiled from the 3 books, plus the forged, or replacing the final piece from the forged document. It's a wonderful film. It is definitely one of my favorite occult detective films, and one I recommend highly to anyone that enjoys these type of esoteric thrillers. And even if that isn't your thing, if you're interested in books and book collecting and that world of antiquarian books, then this is a movie that's worth watching. Just seeing all these old volumes, and to have, this ancient book as a centerpiece, it's really quite thrilling. And you get to see a lot of great location footage, spectacular houses, and tremendous acting from just about every person that's on screen. If you get a chance, take it in. And if you've already seen it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment below, and we'll chat about it.